Welcome back to another episode of the Hermit Poetry Series. I'm Neil Aitken, and on this channel I read poetry, mostly work by contemporary poets, occasionally poems of my own, and once in a while poems from the past. Today's poem is one of mine. This comes from my first book of poetry, The Lost Country of Sight, published by Anhinga Press in 2008. This was the winner of the 2007 Philip Levine Prize for Poetry. And the poem I'm going to read is very distantly, very loosely connected to today. Today is Lunar New Year's Eve. Tomorrow is the start of the new lunar year, which will be the start of the year of the tiger. And for me, that's actually a fortuitous year. It is a return to my year of birth. I was born in the year of the tiger, and hopefully that means good fortune lies ahead, or at least a year that goes my way, which I think is about due, right? I've had some very good years, and I've had some rough years. But I'm still here, and I'm still reading poetry. So the poem I'm going to read ends on one of the classic standard symbols of the celebration of the new year, the color red. The center of memory. Someone called it hippocampus, meaning seahorse, what it resembled when the skull was open to an arbitrary page, the dull gray text of the brain almost unreadable in the absent light. Did they say it, thinking of a man on a horse moving through the river of forgetting, waist-deep and dreaming? Was he trailing a net? Was he scanning the waves for what remains of a day? These bicycle frames, gull feathers down from old pillows, your arms spread wide open like a bird in flight, poised on the parking tower ledge over the city, the sun curved around corners, stretching the trees. Or even the shadows of glass towers and windows, the way light bends through water. Sound is different in the ears of a drowning man, garbled or Garbo, with her hypnotic gaze, husky voice, face registering everything or nothing. A certain synesthesia which leads me to believe in the color 9 or the deepest sound of red. And that was Center of Memory from The Lost Country of Sight. Sorry about that. If you enjoyed this reading and this poem, or just enjoy the series in general, please consider giving this video a thumbs up to indicate that you like it. If you wish, you could subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon, and you'll be notified every time there's a new video. Most of the time, I feature the work of contemporary poets, and I read a lot of poetry, a fairly significant cross-section of what's happening in contemporary English poetry, and occasionally work in translation. I once in a while will dig back into the past, into translations and work from the historical past to kind of expand even further. But I'm grateful for the opportunity to celebrate poetry, and thankful that we have the means, this technology that allows me to record and then to share, to upload, and have it distributed internationally. And it's kind of a wonderful thing that wherever you are, separated from me in time and space, you can re-encounter these poems and have an opportunity to think about the language, to step into the imagination of someone else, and hopefully to find yourself inspired to write, to engage the world in other creative means. I think it's wonderful when we're able to discover a bridge between ourselves and others through language and through creative work. So it's been a pleasure to read for you, and I continue to read and will be reading for the foreseeable future. I actually like this project a lot. And so I've purchased more books, and now I have more things to read, so yay. So if you like what's happening, do check out the description of the video for more information about me, as well as more information about the book, where to purchase it, and more information about other projects I'm currently involved with. If you have any questions or comments or suggestions for poets, please include those in the comments below, or feel free to reach out to me through my website or through other means. I'm always open to suggestions and excited to discover new poets and new poetry. And I'll do my best to work them into the series. So until next time, stay safe and well. Celebrate this Lunar New Year as best you can, if you do. And even if you don't, eat well. Eat well. It's a good season to celebrate good food. and being able to be close to friends and family, whether we're physically close or we're connected through social media and through video conferencing and phone calls. We're still able to be close, and I'm thankful for that. So we'll be back again soon with more poetry and more reading every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. Until then, well, rest well and enjoy the good food and the company of good poetry. And we'll be back again with more work. Till then, goodbye.